Okay, so let's talk about travel a minute,
Okay.
because we're still on. So let's talk about travel.
Okay.
Let's talk about travel for a minute, because you're headed to Italy.
Well, my first stop is London.
That's right. You're going to London. How long are you in London for?
About a week.
Okay, so you're in London. Oh, here we are. You're in London for a week, and then you go to.
And then I head to Milan.
Okay, you go to Milan.
Fly into Milan.
All right, and then.
And since I'm traveling alone before my actual tour starts,
Yeah.
I found a very interesting hostel
Oh, did you?
that
Okay.
I'm going to play at. And
Where's that?
in Milan.
Oh, Milan. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Down in the center of town.
Well, you're doing a tour in Milan, aren't you?
Right, but
Okay.
but as always, I go a couple of days earlier
Okay.
to do some more exploring
Okay.
and wander. And then when the tour starts, the town or the area I'm in feels like mine. I'm not
Okay.
a stranger anymore.
Yeah, you did that with us in Athens.
That's what I did.
Yeah. So we both were going to Athens. I was going with friends, and she went a couple days earlier, or a day or two earlier, I guess. Were we supposed to meet
Couple
at?
days.
Well, whatever worked out. Because our flight was messed up. This was a lot of years ago. So we get to Athens, and she had it scoped out already. It was like, we're going to go here, here, here. She had everything organized. It was awesome. So that was it was just a lot of years back, but we had the best time because
Yeah.
she had it scoped out. So you're doing that. You're doing the tour, and then after Milan.
I end up in Venice. So I'm going to play around in Venice, and I can't figure out how many days I should hang in Venice.
Have you been there before?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I have too. It's awesome.
I've had fun getting lost in Venice before.
Oh,
yeah.
me too. It's awesome. Love Venice.
And that's part of the fun.
Yeah.
You just wander around, you find another piazza, another alleyway, and then that leads on to something else. And then you may even find a restaurant. Your nose will let you know where to go.
Yeah.
And then if you don't know where you are, you just talk to somebody.
Yeah. From Venice to where?
And then I would be flying to Tel Aviv, Israel.
Okay, you're going to do the flight.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing, because I'm going to go back to Bangkok. I'm going to do my physical. I do all my medical in Thailand, because it's super cheap and it's really good. And they have all my history there, because I've been living there for the past 8 years. So when I go back to my hospital in Sriracha, yes, that's the name of the pepper, and it's the name of the town.
What about that too?
Yeah, because we're hot. So when I get there, they do total rock star treatment, and for literally a couple $100, they do everything. I mean, everything. So that's the plan. I'll do that. Then I'll spend a couple more days in Bangkok eating, because
That's what I miss.
Oh
Because
my
when I was
God.
there, the street food, not only is it delicious,
yeah.
but it's extremely reasonable.
Yep.
I don't want to use the word cheap. Cheap denigrates it.
Inexpensive.
It's inexpensive.
Inexpensive.
And
Yeah.
to sit around on the stools and to
It's
smell
wonderful.
the
It's I'm getting hungry. It's awesome. But what I don't know is, where am I going to go after Bangkok? Do I go back to London and visit our relatives and do a little theater and then go to the Fringe in Scotland? Do I go back to Australia? I'm tempted to do that. I'm planning on spending more time in Sydney. And I just got some messages from a friend of mine in Cairns, who it's just stunning over there, and I haven't been there yet. So I don't know where to go next. I just don't know where I'm going to go next.
put a map up, grab a dart, and throw it.
I mean, it's really interesting. I don't know where to go next. So I know the people that want to tell me where to go, and not necessarily a place on this planet, but that is really the next conversation which we need to brainstorm. Is like, should I, looking at the time frame, should I just fly and meet you someplace and we'll hang out for a couple days, or I don't know. We'll have to figure that out. But think about how you can structure your life to have this kind of situation.
It's a tough one now,
Yeah.
especially for him.
Yeah. A friend of mine,
It affects the packing.
Yeah, yes, it does. Yes, it does. But a friend of mine, Scott Patton, has been house sitting for a few years now, and so he'll structure his life all over the world, and been doing some house sitting. So it's kind of fascinating. So you can really structure your life as long as you've got some kind of digital-oriented business, you can live anywhere. And as I reboot myself, that's our plan. This for us right now is a bigger focus. Is looking at what yesterday, as I was doing something. So I do my swim. I do about 30 minutes in this pool every morning, and I was thinking, if I had a year left to live, what would I do? How would I live my life? And it would be this. It would be spending more time
With me?
Well, yeah. With you. Doing our traveling and having fun. We have a blast together.
Yeah, my Airbnb comes with this gorgeous pool.
Yeah.
It comes with a
A
gym.
good gym. Yep.
It comes with this view.
And yeah, and there's you're not seeing all the view right now. It's really the other side of the camera is the Intracoastal Waterway, and it's gorgeous. But the lighting isn't good for us for this video right now. And then there's a beautiful golf course that I would run around if I didn't mess up my sartorius muscle running. And so it's great. And the only problem with being with Mom is the food, which is awesome, but there's a lot of it. And with my diet, which is typically more sparse and one meal a day, let's just say that there's so much amazing food from
He
the...
hasn't changed it. It is one meal a day. Only it's all the waking hours.
That's true.
It's non-stop.
Well, I did good yesterday, but I mean, we fresh bagels in the morning, fresh everything bagels. Oh my God! And then yesterday we went to Trader Joe's, and oh my God, it was amazing. And I found these. I tried the croissants. The frozen.
I knew.
Yeah, well, I figured you knew. Well, I took it out last night.
Right.
So they have these frozen almond and chocolate croissants that you buy, and you take
There
it.
was chocolate in there?
No, the chocolate was another other package.
Okay.
No.
No, I would have taken one then.
I know you would have. So anyway, you take it out of the freezer. It proofs for 6 to 7 hours on the counter, and then you bake it up for about 20 minutes. And oh my gosh, it was really good.
So that's what the baking was this
yeah,
morning.
yeah, that's what the baking was this morning. It's really good. It was really good. So maybe next time we'll get the
That's
chocolate ones.
another aspect of this.
Oh God, yes.
He loves to bake.
God, and I haven't had an
And
oven.
any kind of pastry, any kind of
Oh,
cookie,
my
and
God.
anything.
We've been making Toll House cookies every
We-
night.
He's been making.
They're so good.
There's a
It's-
list. I tell people what's going on and save me one.
It's like we have
Bring it.
yeah, it's true. It's right. I gave one to Gina the other day, and she's like, "Oh my God!" I took her from a horrible mood to she's like so happy. So that's like my big drug addiction. And what we do is we make the Tell's cookie mix, and then we don't use that night. I just put into a long tube sort of thing, and then I slice it and then put them in the fridge. Like it gets hard, and then we slice it. And so there's cookies every night. It's so good, which is really messing up
My kitchen.
my diet, but hence the swimming and everything. It's great. So can't really afford to stay with you anymore because of of all the eating, but it is so much fun. Anyway, let's figure out the balance of that post Bangkok trip and see what's next. And time for me to finish my laps. So bye.
I'll lap it. I'm going to dry up
Yep.
and have some breakfast and then go down for my yoga.
I want to just push you.
No!
What?
No!
I mean, no.
No! No!
Bye.
No! No, your hair is shorter than mine. So you can go.
Bitch. You're amazing.